Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon LeafGreen. I am MrEnvelope and today we are exploring the rest of the Sevi Islands. We are on the last island and we're on the Sea Vault Canyon? I think that's where we are. Just doing some exploring because this is like the last bit of land we can really explore. How many times am I going to say explore? Look, a Cubone. Let's try to catch it just because, I mean, we're pretty much Pokemon masters at this point. We haven't caught every Pokemon, but, I mean, we beat the Elite Four, we stopped Team Rocket twice, and I killed it. What a great start. Sherlock did get to level 60, so that's good. I've been doing some thinking about how we're going to wrap up the series, because, I mean, we're almost there, but not quite. I think what we're going to do is we're going to fight the Elite Four one more time, and we'll just go from there. Tonoby Key. Oh, this is like an actual puzzle. I just remembered. So in every one of these spots, we need to put a boulder there. So I think I'm gonna push this one straight up. I think that'll be okay. Okay. Oh no! I pushed that too far. Disgrace! Okay, let's try that again. Not too far. Okay, that guy can go there. Awesome. Let's get this one in the next in the next spot. Okay. Straight ahead. Okay, one more. Alright. Okay, there's 7 of these too. That's kind of weird. That's a weird number. Oh! The tremors! A mysterious rumble echoed somewhere far away. Interesting. What an odd little puzzle. Another Fanfy! We caught one in the last episode. I've used Fanfys before. They're great. They're super cute. They're very strong. They're ground type. Love ground types. But, I mean, our team's already made. There's kind of no point in using a Pokemon that we already have. In fact, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I went to go do was to go pick up the egg because it wasn't in our party because I realized that I was doing some off-camera stuff and it said it was very close to hatching. So I put it in the PC. I just went to go grab it right now. On the way back to get, you know, back to where I was, the egg decided to hatch. We got a Togepi! Everybody knows who Togepi is. Misty had one in the show. I keep referencing the show, because that's where a lot of people usually know Pokemon. Like, they don't usually play the games. They'll be like, ah, yeah, I watched the show when I was a kid. Not many people really play the game, so that's why I usually reference the show whenever I can. There's a trainer right there. We have a new Togepi. I honestly... I have kind of mixed feelings about Togepi. Like, it's really strong when it evolves into Togetic, and later on into Togekiss, but, I mean, they give you one so late in the game. It's kind of sad, and it's a shame, really. So for me, back to that topic, there's kind of no point in, like, getting a new Pokemon and really raising it unless you're trying to fill up your Pokedex. That's about it. Let me fight this kid real quick. And we got him. Okay. There's somebody right there. I wonder if this guy's a trainer. Do I take the risk? Training by oneself is certainly not a bad thing, but it's also not bad to aim for the top with a partner. Even Bruno, he trained with a fellow by the name of Brawly before. Ooh, that's cool. Brawly is a gym leader in Hoenn. I'm sure the only point of that guy was to add information inside of the fame checker. Oh cool, we got past level. A lot of rocks around here. I wonder if there's anything worthwhile. There is! There's an item over there. Let's see if we can get it really quick. God, I hate using all the HMs. It's cool, like, with Strength, how you only need to activate it, like, activate it once. Oh man, I feel like I just stopped talking for a second. Or my brain stopped working. But with, like, Rock Smash, you kind of have to talk to every single rock and decide if you want to break it or not. It's very annoying. I'm hoping in Sun and Moon they kind of just get rid of HMs, because I find them to be a pain in the butt. we got a King's Rock. Those items, or that item is pretty special. Lets you get a Politoed or a Slow King, depending on who you have hold it and who you trade and stuff. Things like that. I think you have to trade. I forget. What do we have here? Dance, dance, Chansey dance. You join in too, dance, dance. Would you like to dance? I guess. Oh, wow. There, you're all chipper now. Lucky. So this guy heals your Pokemon, I guess. A Lucky Punch. Okay. What does this do? Let's head to the very bottom. Oh, no, no, no. Let's scroll to the bottom. I completely forget what a Lucky Punch does. I think it's an item for Chanseys? A glove to be held by a Chansey. It raises Chansey's critical hit ratio. So that item is specifically for Chansey. That's pretty interesting. I believe this chick's a trainer. So we're just going to avoid her for now. I'll come back and fight all these people again in case you guys ever worry about that. Sea Vault Canyon. Tonoby Ruins ahead. I remember this place. Go ahead and spray another repel. I think we're out. Let's just stick that right there. I just wanted to scroll a little faster. Awesome. Okay, so we went in the Tonoby chamber, I think, like before. The reason is because there are these secret, amazing canyons all around here. I didn't mean to land here, by the way. But what these are, they're pretty interesting. Yep, there's like these weird, like, ruins all around here. And what we did when we moved all those rocks around into those proper spots, we kind of awoken some Pokemon around here. I think we did. It's not happening. Did I do something wrong? Bum, 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 bum. Let's try a different one. Of course, Repel's effect wore off. There's two more over here. Let's go ahead and hop in one of these. There's no items in these. There's supposed to be something else that's pretty special about these chambers. But I'm not really seeing it. There is like one super massive one. We might have to go there first. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, let's hop on Shellock's back. Go for a quick ride. Nope, that's the land over here. I thought there was like a big one. Oh, this one, maybe? Repel's effect wore off, which is fine. Oh, he's okay. Okay, Ruin Maniac's dead. I hear there are other ruins like this one here. Might they be the resting places of other mystic Pokemon? Alright, let's go inside this one. They all have special names, by the way, in case you can figure that out. Oh, here we go. I think it's happening. Unknown! Unknown live here. In all these ruins, even if you cannot tell, this unknown is shaped like a letter. There's 26 unknown for each letter in the alphabet, and then in this game, FireRed and LeafGreen, they introduce two different other unknowns. One that's like an exclamation point, and one that's like a question mark. I don't know why they introduced those ones, but they did. And what's special about unknown is that they're from Johto, of course. There's one for each letter in the alphabet, so you can usually spell things with them. And these Pokemon are said to be tied with a lot of legendary Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, in this game, not so much. And even like in their original games, they weren't really tied with any legendary Pokemon either. Let's go ahead and read this. Their shape looks like hieroglyphs on ancient tablets. It is said that the two are somehow related. Well done. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. So we have like access to every unknown type now. In each of those chambers, we can see them, battle them, things like that. Pretty cool. That's pretty much the whole gist of like this whole area over here on the seventh island. Yeah. And that's that, guys. So you don't really get anything for catching them all. It's kind of pointless in a way. Also, one thing I never really understood is that they did like all this stuff with Braille and like secret coding and stuff when they could have easily just used the unknown. I don't know, because, you know, unknown, there's one for each letter. They could have spelled things out there too. But anyways, guys, I do think that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Next time, we're going to go do, I think, like, our last, like, chore. Our last task before we have to go fight the Elite Four again. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out. But I get to pick first, because Opace is great. Alright, over here we have Bulbasaur, the grass-type Pokemon. We have Squirtle, the water-type.
I'm gonna have to.
Thanks!
Nope.
Okay, another one's coming. Oh, I hit the villager!